It's Big Bob time. And this time, we're going up to a new bandit camp, where it looks like all that smoke is coming from. And this time, it should go quite a bit smoother, since it's only going to be a level 9 camp, whereas that other one I struggled with earlier was level 25. And yeah. So, let's see what kind of rewards we can reap from this little itty-bitty camp by comparison. As long as, you know, I succeed. But hey, overconfidence may be my hubris in this situation, so we'll find out. Now jump. Yeah. Not even worried about sneaking. Just gonna run at them. Because if you run at them head first, they don't know what to expect. I actually have to jump. That seemed a lot closer. But, we're going. Okay. What's the deal here?
Black smoke, red tatters. More bandits like the ones at Devil's Thirst.
Yep. You should be pretty familiar with bandit camps at this point, right, Aloy? We've kicked the crap out of them enough times. Yeah, we'll set that as our active objective. Oh, is that the campfire of this camp? No. That's the other one from forever ago that I was like, oh, I want to discover it. Well, that sucked. Now I gotta go back down, don't I? Yep.
Scrabbling a bit.
I don't know if I'd call it scrabbling, but alright. Man. Oh. Wait, I can climb up from here. Unfortunately, it wasn't super obvious to me. There we go. There you go. Okay. Now, back to business. Okay, so this time we're gonna make it. Yep. Easy peasy. I can actually see that campfire from here. Let's do the bandit camp first, then we can go down there. So that way, if it means us dying, I'll start up here instead of all the way down there. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna wander into the bandit camp. Hey guys, I'm one of yous. It's all good. Totally not here to put you all down and make you feel bad for attacking my tribe. Like, nah. Don't know a thing about that. Doink. Doink. Ooh, more stuff to sell. Alright, so we got our prisoners up there. That's where the alarm is. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. I don't really got anyone near me necessarily. That guy. I don't like your look. Oh.
Calm.
So yeah, that skull must mean that they just simply can't be headshot and brought down in one arrow. That I have to like... I actually have to take him down via other means. It's not like I can just go invisible and do a silent strike on him.
Off you go.
Yep, off you go, you
Getting
guys.
senile.
Yeah, I'm getting senile. That arrow that hit my face, I don't know where it happened.
Haven't you got
Got
anything
someone
better
over
to
here.
do?
There we go. Takes care of all of that.
Wait, who went down?
You gonna come check it out? You wanna know what happened to your buddy? That's what you get for sticking your nose in. Boink. Yeah, may as well just loot all this now since I'm right here. Now I don't have to come back for it later. After it does the whole, you cleared the camp. Hooray!
That signal will bring in reinforcements if they set it off.
Nuh-uh. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it might be best to go around this way. Okay. Should be everyone so far. Nope. Oof. Let's see. So closer. Get a little closer, make sure that there's not any stragglers that are hiding out over here.
It's heavy. World's going white.
And doesn't look like it. So, fortunately, wait, can I climb all the way up to that high point? I don't know if I really need to though. Should only be a couple people left now. Oink. You just got tagged.
I see where they've caged up the captives.
Looks like only a couple of them left. Oink. Yeah. Sweet. Takes care of them. Not a single one of them actually saw me. I didn't think that would leave me like crouched while it did that though. Seems kind of fitting. See, do I just have... Oh, I have 2 skill points now. So I can get some of these. Which... they aren't exactly what I need. Okay, we'll do that one. Since I seem to knock things over pretty regularly. And of course we'll do a quick save as a somewhat celebratory thing. No, I thought I looted everyone. I guess I didn't. Oh, I see. It took me back down to the area where I came in. Okay.
Don't mind me.
Lost my bearings for a moment.
Corruption everywhere.
Yeah, I thought I got you. Yes, I didn't. More Ridgewood.
Well, she's an outcast no longer.
It's true. I'm no longer an outcast. Isn't that weird? Doesn't that just blow your freaking mind? Okay, so that just connects to the area that I'm going to. Cool. Oh yeah. Oh, right. I already tried looting you and you... Oink. Okay. Oh yeah, that's... You... What happened to the dead body? What did you do to the dead body, lady? I'm hoping you didn't eat it based on the fact that you have a bowl of like porridge right there, but it really looks like you ate the body.
You're going down.
spread so far.
Medical plants. Sick.
I'll tuck that away.
Alright, now, to carefully go about this. Really, that's all I had to do for it to be discovered. It's like move down like a couple inches. Ugh. Ow. Well, I didn't come across anything new or exciting. So I guess I'll fast travel our way back up so I don't have to circumvent everything.
So what if the Carja fort is closed off
Oh.
Bali? We're Nora. Nothing could make us leave this sacred land.
Right. Anyway, build some more arrows, and all the rest of our ammunition is fine. Yep. Okay. Guess we go onwards. And away! That. That's a place I haven't been. Cool. I'm gonna guess there's gonna be like a bunch more side quests there. And I'm gonna be like, oh dip.
Saving these for the trail?
Yeah, something like that. Quick save. Alright. I guess I just go forward. Yeah, because that'll take me to where I'm headed towards, and did all that, and all that. Yeah. So just continue on. Do more story stuff. Oof. I really, went ham on the extra stuff, didn't I?
Sounds of fighting. Has something attacked the Karja fort? A corruptor.
Ah! How'd that make you do?
Turn back, girl! These machines are dangerous!
Confused.
stay.
It wasn't the sun risking its ass down here.
Girl, approach!
You don't tell me what to do. I'm busy.
Stocking up?
Girl, come closer.
I have a name. Or at the very least, instead of calling me girl, you can say ma'am or miss or something like that. But not girl. Okay. So rude. And I just helped save them.
Will you open the gate for me now?
You heard her. Open the gates and send word to Captain Balon. Where you headed, girl?
West! To Meridian!
Open the gates!
Oh. What's it mean when
The way of broken stones is a hard run, even in the best of times. You might want to have a word with Captain Balon. He came from Meridian not long ago. You find him in the fort, on a balcony to the left overlooking the valley.
Okay, thanks.
We're the ones who should be thanking you for taking down those machines. Walk in light, Nora.
Wow. That was probably some of the most kind words someone has spoke to me in a while. Fought back the corruption. Let's see, what we want is this.
Whoever's in charge here might know if Nakoa came through.
Alright, let's do a manual save, because that was quite a big thing. You know? Huh? Mm. Okay. So does the blue exclamation point part.
That's all there is in Banuk lands.
Awesome.
I heard you talking about trouble in Banuk lands.
Was that out loud? Ears must be getting worn down from all those long leg blasts. But you heard right. I'm fresh back from the cut, looking for better scavenging and better shards.
I guess you didn't find them up there?
Not with the Banuk wailing about new machines and talking spirits and their purses frozen shut. What's a trade route without trade? It's just a route.
There's a trade route. I thought the Banuk kept to themselves.
We Oseram and the Banuk are neighbors after all. What's a few mountain ranges between friends? I have some acquaintances out there still trying to dig a living out of the ice, but they say nothing seems to stick. All the superstitious nonsense and rampaging machines aren't helping.
Yeah, lovely. What else do we got? Machines and spirits.
What were these new machines and spirits?
Honestly, I don't even know. Going by the number of Banuk funerals, I'd say the kind you turn away from.
Not really my style.
Well, if you reach my grand old age, you might prefer picking up after hunters in the Sundom. It's warmer, too.
The cut?
What is this place? The cut?
When the Karja took up swords and hacked away at the edge of Banuk land, they left the cut behind.
So a battleground from the war. Like the valley outside the sacred land.
Mm-hmm. Mountain Pass in the far north and east will get you there. It's open to outlanders, hardy ones, like you. Just don't expect much of a welcome. Especially not now.
Really? Now good to know.
New machines and talking spirits? I'm interested.
Thought as much, just looking at you. Don't say you weren't warned. There's a slip of a trail through the northeastern mountains, past what we call the Grave Horde. You won't miss it.
Oh.
You'll find what passes for a town on the other side. Maybe someone there can talk you out of it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Thanks for the information.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go all the way there just to be talked out of it. Okay, so this must be the DLC that I did all the stuff for. I need another power cell. That's right. I do not have the means for that yet.
Jiran attacked all tribes. Avad must have been amazed by his Banuk really
Oh, this is pretty cool though. Like a marketplace up here. Okay. Campfire down there. Saw the little thingy. So either I'm above it. Oh, yeah, it is on there. The claim.
tired of patrols.
Scan glyphs. Often I fling open the windows of my villa not only to partake of the scents and sights of the city, but to hear the questions on the streets. Especially often, or no, equally often. How did I get especially out of that? I hear asked aloud what to make of these outsiders, these Oseram, who are suddenly our allies or even neighbors. Why do they eat as they do, argue as they do? What is the matter of their heady scent, not hardy? Why are they always drinking? Sounds like dwarves. Like a ray of the sun amid the darkness, a question is best followed to its source. So, for the benefit of the inquisitive, I contrived to join a trading caravan to the claim, at least as far as the closest village beyond the breakwalls. The claim. It is a muted land, where fire smoke hangs heavy in the air among the tall, thin trees. Where the ground has not been dug up in the Oseram's ceaseless search for metal. It is cased in the frost, and beneath the frost, yet more frost, before stony soil. And worse, soot. Everywhere soot, all pervading. Though I had worn my sturdiest travel skills, keeping them unsoiled proved impossible. Noticing my discomfort, some Oseram washerwomen offered their services, but seeing the shade of the water in their tubs, I declined. Indeed, regard for cleanliness is not an Oseram virtue, despite its protective walls of piled slate and slouched round stone huts. The village struck me as overly exposed to the elements. The chief... Oh yeah. The chief elements in the claim being a cold, oily rain and hoarfrost. Even so, the open fires hissed and spat and burned on, and the mood was bustling and lively, much as you might find in an outbuilding for livestock, for example. Okay. What I will endure to bring the light of knowledge to the folk of my tribe. Oh. So you were a silky type going into a much different culture. The Oseram have no priests or kings and spit at the mention of such titles, but they defer to the counsel of their wise men, the village ealdormen. Oh crap, I didn't know I needed water so bad. It seems each settlement elects such men for the purpose of unceasing argument. From dawn until long into the night, they shout over each other on matters of policy and taxation. Come the next morning, a line of villagers were already formed for the privilege of arguing back. Oh boy. I joined such a line for several hours while children squealed, birds squawked and hammering. A cursed, endless hammering echoed over the trampled straw and rain-filled cart ruts. Finally, I was permitted to face the three eldermen and deliver my question. I asked for their opinion on the peace between our tribes, and Sun King Avad's offer of welcome in Meridian itself. Readers, I say ass, but the matter was not so simple, as the Oseram erupted into insults and arguments even before the words had finished leaving my lips. I found myself talked over, shouted down, subjected to seemingly unconnected abuse, and it was only when I raised my voice in return, an invigorating experience, that I was grudgingly answered. Their opinions are muddled and mixed, to say the least, and I will not profane this parchment by transcribing the words used to express them. Suffice it to say that they see the benefit of free trade between our tribes and indeed have flourished from it after long years of war. However, it seems few Oseram that trade outside the claim return their taxes or even return at all. The elder men believe that they are stolen away by a manner of living that is downright karja, a phrase they punctuate by spitting upon the floor. Oof. In return, I suggested that their mistrust and fear of a civilized way of life was positively Oseram. I could not bring myself to spit indoors. This caused great commotion, after which I was bodily carried from the building upon the shoulders of my host and deposited in the midst of a coming-of-age celebration, not for a man, but for some new manner of device. I awoke on a cart arriving at Pitchcliff. My throat was hoarse, my arms numbed from accepting countless challenges to wrestle, and the taste of an alcohol much like machine oil was still on my tongue. My head ached as if split down the center. Truly, I had risked my life in search of an answer. Is there more to the Oseram character than brawling, drinking, and shouting? Simply put, dear reader, there is not. Let us hope that the Elderman's fears will be proven true. Then in time the sun's light and Meridian's glory can temper these rough-hewn folk. Wow. Yep, they sound like dwarves, alright.
I'm tired of being on my feet. I'm tired of everything, really.
And the dude... Okay, so the Karja are like these supposedly advanced, civilized peoples, and they pride themselves on
Praise the sun. The ceasefire seems
basically being, what's it? Yeah, basically hoity-toity. But not everyone agrees with that.
Captain Ballon, I have questions for you. First, about another Nora woman who might have come through here. And second, about the trail to Meridian. What can I expect on the way?
Well, it was definitely another Nora. No way I'd forget that. She caused an incident.
Oh.
As for what to expect on the trail, nothing good. More machines all the time, and our scouts report corruption that way as well. So much for sealing things off.
Oh boy.
Keep to the roads. They're safe enough. Though after what you did at the gate, I'll wager you don't scare easy. It's a good quality. I could put it to use, if you don't mind a quick jaunt back east. I know it's bold of me to ask a favor after you just did one, but I can offer you answers in return. If there's anything you need to know about the Sundom.
Yeah, alright, cool. What's the favor?
What do you need, Captain?
I sent several patrols east when we got word of corrupted machines there. All of them confirmed my fears, so I sealed the gates. But it looks like we left some men behind when they were closed. Waleed, tell her what happened.
Machines attacked us near an abandoned Nora village, sir. Lakir told us to pull back. Then I lost sight of the others.
Never seen a Nora woman before, soldier? Have some respect. Report to her, not to me.
Lakir always stresses reporting back, so that's what I did. I felt terrible about leaving them behind.
Now that the gates are open again, I can send someone after them.
So
Can't you send more soldiers to find the missing men? What about Waleed here?
Most Nora still don't take well to the sight of Karja armor. Officially, it's a risk to send patrols so close to your sacred land. I prefer not to do that again. But heading that way won't be a problem for you.
Please say yes.
What was that, soldier?
Nothing, sir.
Please say yes. Alright.
Did an Oseram named Olin come through here?
Twice. He was part of the royal delegation to the Nora, and they passed through on the way, then back. And they brought back stories of a vicious attack on your people. My condolences, of course.
Do you know where Olin is now?
Not exactly, but he was on his way to Meridian, I'm certain of that. Everyone goes to Meridian.
Huh. Meridian must be like a hotspot of sorts.
What is this place exactly?
Day Tower marks the eastern edge of Karja territory. A trading post, a way station. One with an ugly reputation among your people.
Oh.
During the reign of the last Sun King, many Nora were taken captive, then gathered here for transport to Meridian and sacrifice.
Yeah.
But the sun set on that. I was appointed by the Sun King Avad to make sure old Karja at this outpost show respect to the Nora.
Sweet.
Where do things stand between your tribe and the Nora now?
Sun King Avad wants peace. So do the matriarchs, I'm told. But old wounds are slow to mend, and both tribes are proud. My task is to make sure there are no further provocations from the Sundom. Especially now after... well... while your people recover from this terrible attack, I mean.
Uh-huh.
What's Meridian like?
It's a changed place. A living city. Nothing like it was during the rule of Sun King Jiran. Avad, our new king, has done all he can to make sure of that. Slavery has been abolished. There's a new alliance with the Oseram. And the Sun Ring, where so many Outlanders were killed, is now a memorial to the fallen.
Neat.
It sounds as though you approve of the new Sun King.
He is the chosen of the sun, and what the Sundom needs after 10 years of war. A calming light, not a scouring one. Sun King Jiran would shed blood at any slight. For Sun King Avad, that's a last resort. Lucky for those who slight him. Some whisper in the shadows that he's weak. No. Peace is strength, as the sun shall show.
Mm-hmm.
So
Awesome.
the Karja are allied with the Oseram?
Hard to believe, but it's true. Mad Sun King Jiran raided the Oseram for years. Avad managed to get them on his side. He had help, of course. Ursur and Eren played a part. Oseram siblings, bigger than life. They gathered an army to free Meridian. I marched with them. Scaled the North Cliff with my men and secured the Temple of the Sun. Sent Jiran's kestrels and priests packing.
Nice.
Now Oseram are a common sight in the city. And a common sound, too. They sure bicker a lot.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Is there anything more you can tell me about the road to Meridian?
Sun King Avad has devoted considerable resources to making it safe. But by the sun's witness, it's been harder to control in peace than it was during the war.
Mm-hmm.
Machines grow more dangerous all the time. Add to that bandits and new reports of this corruption. We're stretched thin to protect a few outposts like this one. As for everywhere else, well, travel at your own risk.
Yeah. Shouldn't be a big deal then.
You said something happened with Nakoa.
The Nora girl? Yes, something happened. Attempted murder.
Uh-oh.
Prefect Zaid can tell you more about it. You can find him near the main tower, up the steps.
Wait. Saeed is here?
He is. Look, I've heard what your people say about him, but he swears it's a case of mistaken identity. Now, if there's a shadow to him, I've never been able to prove it, and the forbearance he showed towards this Nakoa woman was impressive. Oh, speak to him. Maybe he knows where she went. And try not to assault him, please.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do about your missing men.
I would be grateful, but not as grateful as Waleed. You hear that, lunkhead? You might be off the hook.
Good stuff.
Could have sworn the other stall was down here.
Let's see.
Huh. Oh well.
I think I got a little bit more time.
Is that
Ooh,
really all you
another
have?
little data thingy. Didn't expect to find some in this area, but hey. Nothing wrong with that. The little scan. The derangement. I will read that in a moment. I'm actually super curious about this Zaid.
Only the finest goods here.
You're Zaid.
And you're a Nora. I can tell from your tone you've heard of me. Let me ease your mind. There seem to be wild stories about me among your tribe. But the Nora have me mistaken for someone else. I'm not sure where the fault lies, but the fog of war often breeds confusion.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, some refuse to acknowledge the error. So it was with the last Nora who came through here.
The last Nora who came through here. You mean Nakoa?
Is that her name? Oh well. It was a very unfortunate situation. She attacked me in broad daylight.
Oh, jeez.
If one of my men hadn't spotted her, I might well have been injured. But we were able to subdue her without harm.
What did you do with her?
I let her go, of course. It was clear she thought I was responsible for unspeakable things. So, in a sense, her actions were justifiable. I explained that she was wrong, then sent her on her way. Sadly, I don't think she believed me.
I want to ask about the Red Raids.
So you
actually.
deny participating in the Red Raids?
No, I didn't say that. I did have a role in those operations, albeit a very limited one. But all this nonsense about torture and murder, that wasn't me. They have me confused with some other commander.
Okay.
I don't doubt some of my comrades did bad things, but Sun King Avad has worked hard to eliminate such brutality.
Where is Nakoa now?
I don't know exactly. She left raving that she would find a way to bring me down.
Uh-oh.
But I did hear a report from the garrison at Lonesome Rock that a young woman had been abducted by bandits. Might have been her.
You've really gone out of your way to help, Prefect Said.
It's no trouble. The Sun King wishes to make amends with your people, and I am his humble servant.
I'll go to Lonesome Rock and get to the bottom of this. I promise you that.
You do that. And if our men are anything less than helpful, please let me know.
Oh. That's actually super awesome of them. Cool. Heck yeah. Always good to get these boxes.
Can't trust Harrison is my only lead.
The Shadow Karja lasts, the more prices will go up.
Maybe this goes down and loops around.
I support a Karja merchant.
Yep.
I don't care what other tribes do. I'll just mind my own.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stop that here for now. And this will be more of like a informative episode where we just learn little bits and pieces about. Actually, no, I said I was gonna read that thing. I should at least do that before I end it, right? Yeah, let's do that. It was a data point. Where are you? All good things. No. No. Ranger building. Same. Chasic. Supplier. Nope. Where was it? Oh, here it is. The derangement. The derangement of the machines. Esteemed lords and ladies of the Sun Court, honored khans and patrons. Their concerns regarding the continuing derangement of the machines are noted. Though many seasons have passed since the first sightings of this frightful change, the Sun King is well aware that this is no longer a matter of reports from border patrols and hunters' logic expeditions. One needs only look to the abandoned estate lands, indeed the estates you owned, left for the jewel to reclaim, or to the empty freeholds of the common Karja folk. Know that the Sun King has taken every measure to protect Holy Meridian and the Maze Lands with renewed patrols. As for entreating the Sun, we believe the cause of the derangement cannot be the Sun's displeasure alone, for the years of sacrifice under Sun King Jiran produced no noticeable effects on the machines. His Luminance and the Sun Priests are in agreement that, even if this is an ordeal set for us by the Sun, our offering will not be reduced with blood. Suffering. Whoops. For your edification, I will recount what we have observed of the derangement. Of the simpler machines, the herd creatures, the gallopers, the scuttlers, where once they fled at the sight of men, now they are more likely to charge. Larger creatures, once only a menace to the inebriated and foolhardy, can be seen to lunge at the unwary with murderous intent. This is to say nothing of the coming of the Sawtooth or its metal brethren, the Ravager, the Stalker, or that terrible giant, the Thunderjaw. Each one has proved a more capable killer of men than the last, each wielding a wider array of strange weapons. The wilds are no longer safe due to the hostility of these new machines, though to date they had not attacked a settlement within the Sundom. Outlanders have brought no shortage of fanciful explanations for this behavior. Some suggest that the machines have come to resent men for hunting them, yet such a thing has never been witnessed among beasts of flesh and blood, and they are proven to be more capable of thinking in memory. Karja hunters and Oseram tinkers alike have attempted to understand the phenomenon by inspecting felled machines, but these appear no different to those harvested many years before derangement began, with the same assortments of wires, braiding, lenses, hearts, and so on. When these parts are subjected to the light of the sun, or to Oseram experiments with fire and spark, they react as they always have. The Banuk, however, claim to have recorded a change in the machine songs of the machine spirits, suggesting that these have become increasingly discordant. The Sun King has sent envoys to Ban-Ur to learn more, in the hopes that their mysticism might contain a truth when the rational light of the sun is brought to bear upon it. Of course, the Sun King graciously welcomes your own contributions to the study of the derangement, asking only that they are delivered in written form and not during royal audience. His Luminance also hopes to dissuade you from participating in machine hunts during these uncertain times. The strength of a united Sun Court is the strength of all Karja. Huh. Dang. Sounds like things are getting pretty dicey with all these machines then.
Snowfall. Getting colder.
Oh. All the more reason for me
beyond the sacred land.
to be
I need to find
seeker
Olin
and to
learn
go out and
everything
kick
he
some
knows.
butt.
Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus, who the woman is, one who looks like me, why they want me dead. Olin's
You
trail
are
leads to
a
Meridian.
clone.
When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
You're a clone. But you don't understand that because your culture and everything views machinery in a very, very different light. So, yeah, there's that. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm going to end this one here, and we'll pick it back up in the next one, of course. When I'll do that, I'm not entirely sure. I think I might just keep playing after this, but for this particular episode, we are done. So, for now, Schmig Bob is out.